For those of you that are unaware, Kari Lake has lost her court case on her election in Arizona. She was running for governor, and she thought that, it wasn't a fair election or whatever. So she went to court over it, and she lost. Now, there was a lot of evidence presented and things that didn't seem right about it. And all in all, it was a waste of time. And I knew that was going to happen, and I wanted to make a video about it before it happened. But I was letting things play out, and I said, you know what? It's not even worth talking about until it's done, so that I can educate people on what's going on in this world and tell them what's happening. How many times do you have to see what happened with Trump or anybody else happen again? All these elections are fake, okay? They're all fake. They're all staged. They're all controlled. There are no elections. They're just elections. They choose who they want in office, period. Doesn't matter what election you're talking about. So when I hear somebody like Tim Pool, right, who I watch pretty much all his content, and I think most of the time he puts out good content. I think he's a good dude. But unfortunately, he's misleading a lot of people and telling them to go out and vote harvest and all this other bullshit, right? Vote harvesting, whatever the fuck they call it, gathering up people's votes and turning them in and doing all this shit. He's putting all his viewers through the ringer, right? Like, go do this, go do that. Get out there and vote. Make a difference. Imagine if the Republicans didn't show up to vote, how bad it would have been. It doesn't fucking matter. The point is, they're going to make whoever they want win. Period. It's not about who votes for who. You can vote all the fuck you want. They've already decided who they want there. Period. And they will skew everything in a manner in which it appears that whoever they wanted to win will win. And all these close contests that they keep having, it's all rigged. It's just to show you guys, hey, look, this was so close, wasn't it? It's to get your fucking hopes up so they can crush you. That's what all this shit is about. And you know what the problem is? The real problem is that people believe in this shit. That's where it starts. Because it wouldn't be able to happen if people didn't fucking believe in it, right? So because you people keep going out there and voting and taking this shit serious, and I'm not talking about most of my viewers, because I know most of my viewers are smarter than that. But if you are somebody that's watching this channel and you think your vote fucking matters, you're a fucking idiot. Just like Tim Pool for saying this shit. I think, again, I don't have nothing against him personally, but he says a lot of things that I don't agree with. And I don't watch his show, the Timcast IRL, for him. I actually watch it because of Luke. Because Luke speaks the truth all the time, damn near. I don't think I've ever heard Luke say something that I didn't agree with. That's why I watch the Timcast IRL show. It's not because of Tim. And sometimes Tim has some interesting guests on there. So I'm like, okay, let me see who the fuck this person is or who he brought on this time. But other than that, he's middle of the road, doesn't really have any strong opinions one way or the other. And because he's so wishy-washy with the shit that he says, it really makes me wonder why people follow him or watch him as much as they do. I think it's because they see some kind of hope in him, and he's a good person. He's a good dude. But he's not a good leader, and he's not somebody that I would want to follow or that I would say his views align with mine and I'm going to do what he tells me to do. Or whatever the fuck he says. Like, if he says go vote, I'm not going to fucking do that. Whatever opinions, and he has some good views, right? I'm not saying everything he says is wrong. I'm just saying that when he says something like this, when it comes to things that he should put his foot down and have a really strong stance on, he's wishy-washy. He's middle of the road. He's like shaky on it, right? But then he's telling you to go vote like it's going to fucking matter. And people listen to that. He's well respected by a lot of people. That's why I talk about him on here. That's why I talk about the things he says, because his opinions affect a lot of people. Whether he realizes or not, whether he wants to take credit for it or not, it doesn't matter. He's on the internet. I don't want to say he has a responsibility, because everyone has a responsibility to live their own life and do what they want to do. But he still affects a lot of people because a lot of people are sheep and they just do whatever they're told by whoever they think is in a position of power or somebody they respect, right? And in this case, they respect Tim Pool, right? He's a big YouTuber, right? He's pretty popular on YouTube. He has a lot of people that respect what he says. And when he says things like go vote, when that's not the fucking answer. The answer is not to go vote. But people go and listen to him, right? And what are you getting out of that? Are you getting what you want? Are the results working your way? No, they're not. So why are you listening to this guy? Voting is not the answer. The answer is to not vote for any of these people. They all need to be fired and they all need to be removed. If you believe in this bullshit idea of having a government and having people tell you what to do, well, do you want to keep having the same fucking people they have up there? Kim Gogan talked about it the best. She said that she went to a class or something in college or whatever, and they were teaching her how to manipulate people and how to get people to make people vote for something or choose something. They give you two options, and she said 96% of people will always pick something or something like that. It was a very high percentage. But most people, when they're presented with two options that they feel they have to pick, right? They always choose one or the other. Instead of saying, no, I don't want either of these two options. They always pick something. Stop picking shit because you have the right, quote unquote, to vote. It's an illusion. You never had a right. They chose for you. And no matter who you decide to vote for, they're going to pick one of those people that they chose. Regardless of what the fuck you vote for. It's an illusion. They're making you think that you have an option. That's what keeps you voting. Is you feel you have some kind of power or some kind of say in your fucking government when you fucking don't. It's that fucking simple. And the reason why I'm so pissed off is because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. I keep seeing this shit all the fucking time. You have somebody like fucking Fetterman winning, and you have dead people winning elections. And Fetterman might as well be fucking dead. But somebody like Kari Lake, who seems to be respectable, she seems to be a good person and a good lady, she loses. And her fucking opponent, Katie Hobbs, I believe is her name, didn't even campaign. Same thing that happened with Biden and Trump, right? Biden was hiding the whole time, and Trump ended up losing, right? Well, Trump was out there advertising himself and campaigning nonstop, and he fucking lost. That tells you how bullshit all this stuff is. But you guys keep believing in this shit, right? You guys keep believing in this stuff. Whoever comes here to watch this video because of Tim Pool or the election or Kari Lake, you are all being fooled. And I'm sorry to say, but even somebody like Kari Lake, who's very respectable, she's also a puppet. She's also a pawn. She's doing her part. You know what her part is? To pretend that she's some kind of hero, just like fucking Trump, and that she's some kind of stand-up person. And she knows she was never going to win this. She knew, but she was playing her fucking role. Just like every fucking politician. They play their fucking role. And she was presenting herself as some respectable person. Oh, look at me. I'm so respectable. I should have won. And she ended up fucking losing anyways. So that tells you how fucking rigged all this shit is. But you guys keep on fucking voting and believing this shit, right? And I'm going to start calling people out. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people that I like that I'm going to have to start calling them out. Like Tim Pool. He's number one right here that I'm calling out right here. I'm sick and tired of him telling his fucking followers and viewers, go vote, go vote, go vote. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Shut the fuck up. You're wrong. No, voting is not the answer. Okay? Not voting is the answer. Then I'm sorry to say, but Steven Crowder as well. He's telling people to go vote. And he's a Republican. Whatever. All these people that are respectable people in the social media platforms and on the internet, and they're telling people to go fucking vote and believe in this person, believe in that person, support Trump, support Kari Lake, support this, that, and the other. And what is that fucking getting you? Nothing. Nothing. You're being fooled, you're being tricked, you're being deceived. And you people keep on falling for the same trick over and over and over. This shit just happened with Trump, y'all, and it happened again in Arizona. How many times are you guys going to keep falling for this shit before you say the system is rigged, is bullshit, and I'm not supporting it? So again, the answer is not to vote. But coming up this year, like I said, I'm going to stop being a nice guy. I'm going to start calling people out. Big people. I'm going to be like, this person's full of shit. This person's full of shit. I'm considering turning my gaming channel into a reaction channel where I watch people's videos and I call them out on the bullshit that they say. Because you guys need to see the bullshit that's being spread. Even by the good guys. Even by the so-called white hats or whatever, or the good people that are trying to help humanity. They're full of shit too. Everybody's full of shit from what I'm seeing. I'm starting to think that there are no real people in this world. That's what I'm really starting to think. So again, I'm going to have to start calling people out. People that I like, people that I support, people that I watch. I'm going to have to start calling them out. And again, like I said, I'm starting with fucking Tim Pool here. And anytime I see somebody saying some dumb shit that I don't like or that I know is wrong, I'm going to call them out and I'm going to tell you guys how the fuck they are wrong. So again, starting probably next year, early next year, that's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to turn my gaming channel, because I'm not gaming right now and the channel's just sitting there useless. So I'm probably just going to turn it into a fucking reaction channel so that people can send me videos of stuff they want me to react to. But also I can react to things that I don't like or things that I see that are wrong. And I'm just going to fucking play people's videos on YouTube. And I'm going to be like, this is what this fucker's saying that is wrong. This is how they're wrong. I'm going to show you guys how wrong these people are. But I believe most of the people that watch me already know this shit. So I'm not talking to you guys directly. I'm talking to anybody that comes here and doesn't know shit about how the world fucking works. There are evil people that control this world. Evil, demonic aliens, demonic entities that control this world right now as we speak. And they decide who the fuck gets into these positions of power. Not you and not anybody else that you think has any power. It's these fucking demons. And they keep playing these fucking games with the media and the politicians to trick you into believing that the bullshit that they're pulling on you is legitimate. And you guys keep falling for it. Whoever votes, whoever thinks this shit is real, you're the idiot that keeps falling for this shit and perpetuating the system that we have because you're supporting it. As long as you keep on supporting it, they're going to keep doing this shit to you. That's what the game is. You keep on giving them your energy and your power. I don't know why you feel you need to have somebody rule over you that you have to pay tax money to control you. I don't know why you feel you need a system like that, but you people fucking believe in that shit. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you people. I don't believe in that shit. That's why I don't fucking support it or do it. But a lot of people do, right? And that's why I'm talking about it, because it's important. As long as you people keep propping this shit up, they're going to keep doing it. And they have to give you two sides, right? Like I've talked about before in other videos. They have to give you the good guys and the bad guys, right? The shitty vote and the good vote, right? So you feel like you have a choice and you're choosing shit, garbage. It doesn't matter who you pick. They're all controlled fucking puppets. And whatever good things you think that they're doing for you, they were told to do for you. It's a fucking facade. It's a ruse. They were told to do these things so that they can present themselves to you as a good person, so that you have faith in the system. That's what it's about. It's not about you fucking voting and having a choice. It's about you having faith in a corrupt, shitty ass system. If you don't believe me, look at the fucking files that Elon Musk released on the FBI controlling the fucking conversations on fucking, what's that shit, Twitter? Where you can't, certain people got censored and other people didn't. They were taking down people that they didn't like. Why? Because they're controlling the narrative, right? So they're swaying the elections. They're making people believe one thing over the other. And they're censoring things they don't want you to know. And that's the fucking FBI. They work for the fucking government. They're controlled by the government. So what does that tell you? That Twitter was basically controlled by the government. And it's not just Twitter. It's YouTube. It's Facebook. It's all these fucking platforms. They're all controlled by the government. And they are silencing you. The people that you're voting for, that are supposed to uphold the Constitution, that you pay your tax money to, are the same motherfuckers that are censoring you and shutting you down and putting all these laws on you that are inhumane. Those are the same people that you're fucking voting for. Are you fucking crazy? Why are you supporting this shit? I'm not supporting it. That's why I'm pissed off, because I see everybody fucking else around me supporting this shit. What the fuck is wrong with you humans? Wake the fuck up. Anyways, I think I've said enough, and I think you guys get the fucking point. If you like, comment, subscribe, share, post it wherever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. Share wherever you want. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.